No doubt everyone's watching Greensboro's 2024 homicide rate closely. So far, there have been 17 of them, and this comes after the city's deadliest year on record, 74 homicides in 2023. While tonight's newsmaker believes these numbers are important, Letitia McNeil also believes we should consider a lot more when it comes to the city's safety. It is why her office is addressing it with a multifaceted approach. Like the sound of the train in downtown Greensboro is consistent and in a way reassuring. The images outside police headquarters represent a consistent mission of serving, protecting, and reassuring everyone the city's as safe as it can be. Inside this building is the city's Office of Community Safety, and that office's manager, Letitia McNeil, supports that mission every day. How do you define a safe city?
A safe city is where people can work, people can play, they can enjoy their lives, they have access to opportunities and resources, and they feel comfortable moving about their city.
And for McNeil, that vision's personal. Her family moved to Greensboro about the time she entered high school. Her parents both worked for the Guilford County Sheriff's Office, but she admits in her early teen years, she had a tendency to get into trouble.
I used to be a bit of a fighter.
Okay.
And what I recognized was when you're the fighter, people always want to call you for the fights.
It was so serious that when she entered Southern Guilford High School, the principal had a message for her.
He told me that I'm looking at your academic record and I'm looking at your disciplinary record. And you have one time to get in trouble here.
Then some friends convinced her to take a fast food job in the Four Seasons Town Center.
Getting a job at 14 changed my life. It connected me with a different group of people. So I wasn't necessarily around the folks who were getting into trouble anymore because I had to go to work.
Fast forward to today, where, armed with undergrad and graduate degrees in criminal justice and a PhD in human services, McNeil's running an office that's showing people, like she learned years ago, there are better choices than getting into trouble.
We have to be able to provide kids with options to do something different, whether it be a job, whether it be sports, whether it be arts, whatever.
McNeil's office coordinates the Law Enforcement Assisted Diversion Program, in which police officers have, during the last year, referred about 60 people to substance abuse treatment, housing, or education assistance instead of charging them with crimes. It's helped violence interruption groups in the city, including the Gate City Coalition, whose staff members you see here canvassing a neighborhood to connect with people most likely to commit crimes and set them on different paths. There were 252 of these interventions citywide during this year's first quarter.
We talked to them about making sure that the data collection is uniform. We work together to identify best practices and strategies that will be effective in our city.
The Behavioral Health Response Team also runs out of the Community Safety Office. Last year, this team's officers, licensed clinicians, and counselors responded to 3,000 911 calls and helped divert people away from the justice system and toward assistance. That's 1,800 more calls than the year before. I assume you see that number going up.
Yes.
Why is it going up, and are you confident you'll have the resources to address that?
It's going up because community is becoming aware that there's an alternative that's there. I would like to say that we'll be able to meet the need, but I also know that there's a big need and we don't have enough people.
Right. How will you measure success in this office? Will it be crime statistics going down?
So it's looking at how many people got connected to jobs, how many people got connected to educational opportunities, right, mental health services.
But there are still the hard statistics that make the news, unfortunately. When you heard that the city set a new record in homicides last year, what went through your mind?
Well, I was disappointed that that was the record that was set, because I know that there's so much work being done.
And this work will continue with a big emphasis on community, like this recent Violence Awareness Day event McNeil's office coordinated. Various government agencies and other organizations had tents here, showcasing what resources are available to steer people away from violence and help them become more involved in the mission.
The number one thing that we can do is recognize that it's not someone else's problem. It's not a specific side of town or a specific demographic. That, you know, we're all connected to this. It's not just the responsibility of law enforcement to keep us safe. It's a community responsibility.
In fact, she says that's among the reasons it's the Office of Community Safety. McNeil says she's asked the City Council to fund adding 8 positions to the behavioral health response team. The current budget proposal calls for just 2 positions. McNeil's hopeful she'll get more. Her office has also just started an initiative called GSO Home. It addresses what many say makes them feel unsafe, the city's homeless population. Soon, 2 members of the GSO Home team will work with the behavioral health team to address specifically the needs of homeless people, get them the help they need, and hopefully off the streets.